Hey all, welcome to the homestead. So it is Christmas Eve and 70 some degrees outside. Why? Because it's the South. So I'm not going to complain too much. I already put my shorts away for the season, which is fine because today we're going to be doing some weed whacking. What we're doing today is we got to give the sheep some fresh area. So this area here was where we had Holly for a little while. So she's already been through here. You can see down that way. She's already munched all the taller stuff down. Of course, this is wintertime. It's not really the growing season, so stuff isn't really growing back. It's still growing a little bit, especially with this weather boom and moisture and everything. So there's still a little bit of growth going on. You can see this area. Some of the grasses are starting to come back a little bit. But I don't want to put the sheep back on here. Not yet. It's not necessary. I could. It's been a long enough time, rest period, but why push it? Let's keep the parasitic load down. Let's keep the grass, give it a really good chance to recover. So I'm going to put them in here. But to do that, without having to come out here every 5 seconds and get them out of the bramble, we're going to cut some of this bramble out. So that's what I'm going to do with the weed whacker. I've got the brush head on it so we can knock down a lot of this bramble and give them some more fresh area. The other thing that's going to allow us to do is bring Holly back. She's been next door with our neighbor's herd, hopefully getting bred. She's been over there for a month now, so she's definitely gotten a cycle through. If it was going to happen this time around, it's happened, so we're going to bring her back to our land. The nice thing is I don't feel like I have to keep her confined anymore. Between the good fencing that my neighbor on the other side has put up for that side and our back fence and the fencing along here, Holly she hasn't really gotten along with the other herd great. Like, they haven't been mean to her, I don't think, but she wants to be home, which is good. She wants to be here. So I feel I can give her free reign to the rest of our property, even with having some questionable spots in the fencing over here. If she busts out, she busts out. She gets into our neighbor's property. She's with the herd again. Another chance to get bred if she isn't bred already. Our neighbors are really great about that. It's just not a big concern for me right now. So I'm going to give the sheep a new area here. Let Holly have free reign of the rest of it for now. And, well, maybe I might actually cordon off this area to give this area some little bit more chance to rest. Yeah, I think I'll do that. She can have the rest of it though. And that's what we're gonna do. Just turn you around 360 here. Got our breasties over there. We're gonna get them moved today at some point as well. No piggies. We loaded up the last 2 piggies and they're off getting freezer camp ready. And got the barn project over there. You can see way over yonder. Intend on making progress on that. If not today, while I've got this break. And that's it. So I'm gonna get on with the weed whacking and then we'll get some fence moving and see what we end up with. All right. see, I'm not really, it's kind of a balance. I'm trying to get the big tentacly bramble. That's what they get caught in a lot. I'm trying to get that knocked down without cutting the grasses and stuff down too much, because I want those to stay connected, growing, living, until the sheepies come along and eat it. We'll get Pour out here to help clean up some of the big stuff, sweep it out of there. But again, not really concerned with that as much as I am of just getting them cut and down, so that as the sheep go through them and are eating the grasses, they're not getting tangled up as they go through. So that's all I'm doing. Just a little bit more to go. Most of it. I had to get the little girl out here, get her gloves, and start clearing out some of the bigger branches and stuff that we can see obviously and get out. We're not going to try and be meticulous about getting it all out of there, but stuff that's obvious and you can see. That way I can start moving the fence. roosters over here. They're set to go. And they look like they're happy. So we will call this a wrap. God be with you all that you do. Merry Christmas. And remember, keep the faith.
Keep up the fight.
God bless. Bye-bye.